and thanks for stopping by the Sister Cousins Lifestyle channel. My name is Sandy, and in today's video, we're continuing on with our takedown of Christmas. I know it's mid-January, but I still have Christmas up in a couple spots in my home, and today we're going to get all that taken down and get everything refreshed, reset for winter. So if you'd like to see what we're working on today, just keep watching.
So just to recap, this is what we did in the entryway here. We kept it very, very simple, very minimalist for the winter season. I just have an empty antler bowl there, a couple books, a candle, and a lamp. And of course, I have my mirror here that I got from West Elm. And I just love the way this entire look came together. Very, very simple. I also did my living room, basically very, very minimalist. Just kind of added a few things to my bookshelf. These hand bookends that I've had here. I think I got those from the at-home store a few years back. But basically just want to keep things really, really simple. So now that we've got the living room all taken care of, it is time to tackle the dining room table and my bar cart.
All right, so this is what the table is looking like now. It is still set for the Christmas holiday. We used the table over the holiday season. We ate in here and everything, so that's why you see the silverware kind of all over the place, because when I washed it, I just set it back here because I was too lazy to take everything down. But we're gonna go ahead and take it down today, and we're gonna start off with our deer. It is time to take him and pack him away because it's just time.
I really enjoyed this tablescape for the time that I had it up. I used to keep a tablescape in my home at all times, and I've pretty much gotten away from that over the past year or so. But when I do a tablescape, I do enjoy it. But I much prefer my minimal look of my table with just a centerpiece on it. All of these things look really nice, but they're not practical for everyday use. This runner here I got from Home Goods several years ago, and I love to bring that out for the holiday season. It's perfect for Christmas, it's perfect for New Year's. But anyway, we're taking all these Christmas items out right now, finally, so that I can get my Christmas storage all closed out for the season. I'm really excited about that. I pull everything out of my closet for the Christmas holiday season, and I can't close that door until I get everything put away. So I feel so satisfied and happy when that's all
All
done.
right, so I've got everything stacked up and ready to be put away, and I'm going to go with a real minimal look on my table this time, because I really like the clean look of a table with nothing on it but a centerpiece. Plus, that enables me to kind of use the table in other ways. If I need to sit down there and write something or work on my puzzle, whatever I want to do, I need to have the space. So I kind of like not having to move stuff out of the way. So I'm gonna do something simple here, but let's get these things put away and we'll figure out what we're gonna do.
And of course, before any of that can begin, I do need to give this table a much needed clean. And I always use rubbing alcohol. Typically, I would use 70%, but for whatever reason, I don't have any. So I'm using 91% alcohol. I find that it leaves my table nice and streak free. And so I'm just going through here and just giving it a much needed clean of all the glitter and all the Christmas things, and probably even some dried up food on here. Don't judge me, it just happens. But we're cleaning it off today and getting all of those little spots on here. Now I'm bringing in this ice bucket here. It's just a black with a brass lid on here. I think I got this from Macy's a few years ago. And then this are my drink utensils that I'm just bringing those out in that brass color. And yeah, I'm not doing a whole lot here, just a little bit. I do need to go ahead and dust off my light bulbs. They get so dusty around here. So this is a great time to do that. And I don't know why I didn't start with cleaning this mirror before I put the new items on the bar cart, but it's okay. We're just going to clean it off. Also with the rubbing alcohol, that's what I find works the best. And like I said, we're doing something really basic and minimal for this table. So I just brought this bowl in and just set that there. Now, this lantern here, I've had this lantern literally everywhere in my house. I set it here next to this coffee station just on accident. I just set it there to get it out of the way while I decided where I was going to move it to. But I actually like it here. So I think I'm going to go ahead and just clean it up. Take this greenery out of here because that's what I had in there during the Christmas time, and one candle. I'm going to clean it out, clean the glass on here, vacuum it out on the inside, dust it out, whatever. Make it nice and clean. And I think I'm just going to put a little garden of candles in here, if you will, for the winter season and put them right back in that spot next to the coffee station. Now, the reason I like them there so much is because I have the cords from my coffee maker and from my frother that are visible, that I don't like to see cords around or whatever. So this is a perfect thing to kind of cover that up. And it's just like a nice little cozy situation. The candles, of course, will be on a timer. And we'll just place those in there and just put those right back in that spot. Very, very simple switch out, but this is a perfect way to take this little lantern right on into the winter season. The one thing about larger decor pieces that you might have, you have to find ways to continually reinvent them or to use them in different ways, because storing them is just not an option when you have limited storage space.
Normally film this early, so I'm having a hard time getting this lighting right. So plus I can't really see. But anyway, on I don't know if I mentioned it's the next day. Okay. I had put this down on the table yesterday. Love it because I wanted a simple look. But when I was at Pottery Barn the other day, I found those stems that I had been looking for right after Christmas. The ones with the white berries. I was looking for those because I said I could use those throughout winter, right? Even though they're Christmas berries or whatever. So we picked those up. And here they are. And I think I will try them in this vase on the table and see how that looks. Yeah, they're just the white berries. See, these can be used through the winter for sure. And I love that. I love getting things that you can use for longer periods of time. Look how pretty they are. So gorgeous. And they're already bent, so I don't have to worry about that unless I need them another height or whatever, but they're easy to bend back or whatever. So yeah, let's get them arranged in this vase.
I love that I was able to get these on a deep discount because they were 70 or either 75% off at Pottery Barn. So I was able to get them and still have some use out of them this year, which is a great thing. So I'm just going to put them in this vase that I've already had. I don't even know where I got this from. I've got so many vases around here. It is ridiculous. But I'm going to just go ahead and put these stems in. And once I get them in, I'll do some arranging and bending and everything to get the shape that I want to get. But the height of these is perfect for this vase. I love where they had the fold in there. Everything was perfect. I didn't have to move anything. This is how it looks with everything in there. I like it a lot. I really love that winter look to them. Very, very pretty. And I like the brass bowl that I had there prior to this, but I think this is the winner. I love that a lot more. And now it's time for me to put another wreath up on my pantry door. And I always bring back my magnolia leaf. This is my favorite wreath here. I use it every year and I just love it.
All right, so it's the next morning, and I'm in front of the staircase, and I thought I would share. I think I talked about a little bit before on my channel that I wanted to do a makeover of my staircase. Well, after many, many months of research and looking around and thinking about it, I've decided what it is that I am going to be able to do and what it is that I'm not going to be able to do. And one of the main things I wanted to do was to get my carpet taken up off of these stairs. This carpet is, it's builder grade carpet, so it wasn't the best carpet. It wasn't the best padding. It's a high traffic area and it's been 7 years. So from all that, you already know the carpet is pretty much, it's bad. So I want to take it up. I want to put down hardwood floors, and I had been researching it, where to go, found a place I really love, picked my tile, was about to sign the papers. And thank God, a memory came back to me of Holy Spirit. A memory came back to me of why I live in this house in the first place. So my previous home had a lot of stairs. Like it was I don't know if it was considered a tri-level or whatever, but anyway, to come into my home, you had to walk up a flight of stairs just to get to the main landing where the front door was, and then another flight of stairs for the kitchen, and then another flight of stairs for the bedrooms and everything. There was a bathroom on each level, but it was a lot of stairs. The community sat kind of like on a hill, so it was already elevated. So anyway, long story short, at that time, I was practicing for a triathlon, or getting ready for a triathlon, and I had a knee injury. And that knee injury got really, really bad. I mean, like, it would not heal, and the stairs were my main irritant. So, and the stairs had no carpet on them. So this is all coming to me now. It took me like a year. I went through physical therapy, whole lot of stuff, including putting the house on the market to move someplace with supposedly no stairs, which I couldn't find. That's a whole different story. But at least in this home, my master's on the first floor. I have 0 stairs to get into the house, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, 7 years fast forward, I've had no knee issues. So what came to me is that, do you want to potentially reintroduce knee problems? Even though that was from an injury, I'm of the age where knee problems is very much, likely in my life or whatever at this point in my life. So long story short, I'm not getting these stairs, getting hardwood put on the stairs. What I'm going to do is give them a good cleaning, because they need that. So I'm going to get them clean. I'm going to get, see how that does, and then potentially start to check into maybe getting the carpet stretched, or maybe replacing the carpet. But we'll see how it does. In the meantime, I still am unhappy with the staircase. So I'm like, aesthetically, what can I do that won't bother me physically? that I can do. So I've decided that the banisters is it. So I first started looking into replacing the banisters, and I had somebody come out, actually the same people that were going to do the stairs, and they had already mentioned, don't replace your banisters. They're, structurally fine. Just paint them. And so that's what we're going to do.
All right, so the work is starting right now. Everything has been taped off, everything has been covered up. My entryway table and everything is covered up, which I greatly appreciate. So we can get started.
The bottom line is, sometimes you just can't get what you want. You really have to think about your physical well-being, and you have to think forward if you're in a home. So when I moved in this home, obviously I was 7 years younger, and what issues you may have. You just have to kind of think about that when you're making structural changes. And the only thing that I can think of that would come into play is if you're doing something with your flooring, because you're walking on your floors, you're walking up and down steps or whatever. So you have to make it as comfortable for you and your legs and your joints and your knees and your hips and all the things that start to plague us as we get up in age. We got to keep it real here. These are things that we have to think about. So while I can't do the stairs, get them redone with the hardwood and make them look all nice and pretty and modern and everything, we can do something with the banister to kind of bring it a little bit up to modern standards, or at least to match with my aesthetic, because I have a lot of black going on. As you walk into my home, my entryway is dark. I have the dark entryway table. I've got the dark mirror, dark accessories and everything. And then you've got this wooden banister, which is perfectly fine. I just kind of wanted something a little bit different. I had gone back over to the Christmas tree store a couple days after Christmas, and they had this ribbon. It was on sale. I don't remember if it was 60 or 70% off, but I picked this one up. I know I don't normally, I don't typically buy the reds that much, but I do use red at my mom's house, so this may be at her house. This is a really, really, really nice ribbon. Very, very heavy wire on there. Look at that. I mean, this stuff is good. You can see the thick wire coming out there. But yeah, so I got that. That was all they had left of that one. And then I got a black one. Again, just as good a quality. And it has a little bit of gold around the wire portion. Really, I think this is a 4-inch. This is D. Stevens. So that is a very good brand of ribbon. So yeah, I picked this up. Let me show you the regular price on it. I don't remember what day I went, but it was not cheap even then. Is that the price? Yes, $50. for this one, which actually for this much ribbon, how much is on here? Because this is a thick roll. You see that? Anyway, that's not too bad for that. This one, let's see if we can see the price on that.
I don't know who I'm fooling. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't tell if this thing is
Ooh,
upside
child.
down, right side up, or whatever. And I don't feel like going to
I
get
can't
my
see
glasses,
it.
but you get the picture. It was on sale. So here is the first look of the finished painted banisters. They're not even dry yet. This is a real rough look at them. I haven't vacuumed the stairs yet or anything, but yeah, this is what it's looking like. I'm really excited. I like the upgrade or the refresh. It just looks fresher, even though I haven't gotten the stairs cleaned yet. But just to have a reminder of what it looked like before, this is the original wood banister that was up before. Like I said, nothing was wrong with it. I just wanted a refreshed look to it. And so now I am loving the way that it turned out. And this was a very budget friendly refresh. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please don't leave without hitting that thumbs up button as well as a subscribe button. If you're not currently subscribed, I would love to have you as a part of my YouTube family. And to all my returning family members, thank you so much for your support. And I hope to see each and every one of you over here on my next one. Bye bye.